Trippy Gaming here. So today I'm just gonna show you on how to build the best heavy. And now, honestly, it's a little bit of a preference, but there are a few skills that you will definitely need to be maxed out, and some other skills are just, you don't have to max them out, but there might be like good for alternate heavy, just kind of like preference. I'll explain these few preferences I've seen. So let's get started. So tough body is a skill that definitely needs to be maxed out because at max it gives 54% reduction, and it even gets a reduction against dark minions. So this is something that's worth maxing out first. Now take your time to max it out. Max it out by at about level 50-ish. This will definitely be quite important. Another skill that you should probably max out later on, not early, would be heavy gear. Now, you could put 1 point on it for now, because you're not really going to have enough levels when you're at like level 30 or level 40. You're not really going to have enough levels, to like nullify all the negative movement penalties, but yet at the same time move faster. So it's better for your heavy to, to have fast movement, because so that way into when you have enough levels, then you could put on heavy gear, and that way that way you're not really going to be like way down that much. Well, in this case, if you don't have heavy gear maxed out, then you are going to be way down. But just make sure that you have enough levels so you can max heavy gear, so that you won't need as much points on speed. Because here's the reason why: you're not going to have enough points, because you're going to have most of your points on tough body, and definitely also have a few points on hold the line as well. It can definitely help you increase your damage per second output, and make sure you have it at maxed when you're maybe close to level 100. Maybe you might not need it later on, because once you get to level 100, other people might use critical shot instead of hold the line. But it's kind of really dependent also. Usually though, critical shot is definitely very good with any type of class, but though usually hold the line is definitely the skill you always want to go with first before you can now go with a critical shot. It's kind of hard to kind of have both, because if you're trying to make a hybrid build with you're trying to be a fast heavy, but you have these two skills, it's kind of just better if you only choose one. But you could try to implement two. If everyone's preference. So just make sure you can definitely get some points on fast movement, and use light weapons so you can make sure at least you can move fast until you have enough levels, which in this case you could put some points on heavy gear, and that your armor also gives you enough speed. So you have Titan sprint boots, etc., something like that. You can get more points on. Now another good skill is Die Another Day. This is very, very useful. You don't need so many points in it. You only need one. This skill will be very useful for saving your life. It's practically very, very good, and it's very important. Now, brute strength, well, I don't know. It's kind of dependent, because you can use the skill to basically when you're cornered and there's bosses coming at you and you're pretty much stuck at a group of zombies. But let's say if you have this skill as well, then you could push your way out of the zombie group so that you don't get damaged by the bosses and killed. And let's just say that your skill Die Another Day is already used. Well, you could originally avoid that being packed up against the corner by a bunch of zombies by moving faster. So this skill is probably it's kind of hard to decide, but you could experiment with it, so it just kind of depends. Now concussion, I would say maybe you could put it on it if you want to, just to stun bosses in case, so that the bosses are not always coming towards you. I would say it's a pretty good combo against with hold the line, because if you especially have a gun that has let's say shoots lots of rounds per second, therefore it gives more chances for concussion to take an effect. So this is probably a good skill as well. Definitely another good skill that you want to worth maxing out is Body Armor Expert. No, you should probably be maxing this out by level 70 or level 80 so that you can get good gear. But once you get decent black gear and stuff, and you have lots of elite cores, you core all your armor to 12-3, excluding the increasing the stats, etc. by 5%, then you won't have to put as much points on this one. Now health regen, no, this is a recommended no, because first of all, you could put biosynthesis on your guns. Usually it's not probably the best, but it's, if you want to put biosynthesis and stuff, and biosynthesis on your guns, then it's really good. Besides, you can also put a health regen on your armor, so tissue repair, so you could regenerate health, so that way you don't even need it. Recovery time, no, you do not need this, because you can obviously use a Rukkus power assist or something. Now, fast reload, you could probably put a few points on this just to help if you're heavy for now, but it really depends. Okay, so once you have the Titan gloves or something, or the Dragonfly gloves, just something that help you reload faster, then you won't really need it. So definitely no. So I'm gonna highlight the skills that you definitely do need worth maxing out. Tough body should be important. heavy gear. These 2 skills mainly are going to be important, and body armor expert will be most part being a fully maxed out until, you know, when you get, as I explained earlier, until you get enough black armor, elite course, etc. Well, thank you guys for watching, and hopefully this helps you. If you guys have any questions about how to build a better heavy, then I will answer them. Feel free to question on what you need to know about heavy builds, and I'll try to answer them to the best of my ability. And thanks guys.
Okay guys, it's Creeping Gaming here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for more awesome SAS4 content. If you guys have any question below on how to build a heavy, a preferences, I'll answer your questions as best as I can. Thank you guys so much, and in the meantime, peace out.